On to Shokugeki.
Oh man,
Oh, my favorite show.
Saving the best for last.
It's literally the entire next episode now. It's just that.
It's gonna be some. Yeah, it's gonna be.
All right. First things first. I'm just gonna say this right fucking now. Whatever the fuck Bland dude's name. What's his name? Her dad.
Nakiri? I don't know.
Whatever.
Nakiri's the last name. I think it's Azami is his first name.
Sure. His quote unquote gifting ability that he got from marrying into the family.
I know, right?
A stupid ass concept of you gaining a power just because you marry into the family. I'm thinking it should just be blood related, but okay. Marry into a fucking OP family, you get their fucking superpowers. His gifting ability of just stripping clothes. Absolutely stupid. I like the OG Granddad's better, where he just goes Super Saiyan and loses all of his clothes, because that's way better than this shit. Holy fuck! I hate this guy so fucking much.
All I gotta say, if I had that ability, I'd be eating out a lot more, and basically, you're gonna get it.
All right. The true degenerate shows up. I see.
Yeah. You basically just sit. You just you pick a table, you sit down, you look around, and it's like, okay, you find some of the individuals. Well, actually, it's random, isn't it?
No, he chooses. He can choose, but then he can control himself, so it was just whoever rolls around him.
So basically, he just decides to just blow up all the chicks' clothes in the end. No, there's some dudes.
There's some dudes in the beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
But, so you are the reason why God won't give us these powers. I'm just telling you, because He knows we would abuse them.
All right. Wait. So you're telling me if you guys had it, you wouldn't just you wouldn't be like, you know what? I'm gonna go out and eat. You sit down, you kind of just look around. It's like, okay. You see some people. I was like, all right, I'm gonna order the best Sonic thing in the world, and then just let stuff happen.
You know what I would do? I would say that for my significant other and blow her mind. Right? That's what I would.
I would legit.
Okay, boring.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
that
sir.
Power, the only reason why I'd want that kind of power is just to see reactions. Other than that, I could give two fucks.
Sure, man. Whatever you say.
Power.
Okay. You sound like
Brian,
David.
You're also the reason why I can have nice powers.
I honestly could care less. It's like, I'd rather just be so absolutely mind blown by this food and just my own clothes just falling off. People are like, "Yo, what the fuck's wrong with this way?" I'd be like, "This food's good as fuck." What do you mean?
If I had the old man's power in my current state, I'd be so scared to leave the house.
Exactly, bro. What? Why would you go out and enjoy yourself and also just lose your clothes?
But on a serious note,
the entire restaurant.
Yeah, but on a serious note, these abilities I have, stupid shit in the world.
It's creative,
it's basically they just threw this in to give more reasoning, why her dad is all of a sudden one of the judges, and it's just I don't know,
so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a reason for fan service.
There's it's one thing.
There's fan service regardless.
Well, no, it's one thing being about fan service, but this is so blatantly it's just.
Well, the whole thing is because I'm sorry. Go ahead, David.
I don't know. It's just this show has been fan service in the beginning, so it's being honest, but it's just this is just just being blatant about being fan service just for the sake of it, not just it's just losing the appeal of just having of the food,
Yeah, it's more like a legit battle of food, and because it's when I first saw this, I took it as something where he was gonna rig it. And then, where he was actually going to be saying something else than what he's actually in a way feeling. Because let's say if he ate Souma's food and he was saying oh, this is disgusting stuff, but yet everybody's clothes are blowing off around him. I was thinking something like that was going to happen. So immediately when I thought that, I was like, oh god, so this is going to be the thing to do it. Even though it didn't quite happen as what I thought, but I mean, he definitely sounded like he hated on Souma's meal. I mean, the thing definitely did not look like an appetizer, which is what he was originally supposed to make. But I don't know. It was just I just hate his ability.
Listen,
I just thought it was just so stupid.
To be fair, when I looked at Souma's dish, it looked like an appetizer to me. All right.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go to a
Granted,
restaurant,
I am a fat ass, so when I was thinking in my head, I was like, I mean, I could see it as an appetizer, it's like a chicken wing, right?
Or a chicken skewer.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
That's
That's
just
a
a
chicken
whole
wing.
chicken wing. It's like the entire chicken.
Yeah, Brian gets turkey legs for appetizers.
Hell yeah,
yeah.
dude! It
Hell
fucking gets
yeah.
me hungry for the actual
Guys,
meal.
there's no way in hell that's a chicken wing. You see how big that damn thing is? That's like, legit what they say. It's like some barbaric garbage. To be fair, I would still eat the hell out of that thing.
Because it's not even made all full of meat. It's like chicken something on the outside, and like the inside is just filling of rice and whatever.
Nice.
A pate,
Whatever.
Yeah, I love that stuff too. But I don't know, like if let's say if they went through the whole show with like people having specific abilities or certain abilities, sure, I can see that. But don't just throw it in at the end. Because like I know like when the old man where he basically says like his clothes just like explode off of him.
Mm-hmm.
I just took it as kind of like the fan service for everybody else. I didn't know it was an actual ability or like some sort of like let's say quirk.
Well, you should have known it was because even Alice, like Nakuri Alice, the girl with the white hair, because her dad has it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when he was being the judge for Souma and the guy with the spice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
But
he stripped as well.
Yeah, but when you see that though, and you see other people like in the orga and then the food gasms, I didn't think of it as actually like an ability. I thought it was just like them showing fan service, and then just the reaction to the food. I didn't know it was actually like with these people with some sort of specific abilities. I mean, like the one where it's just like, oh, they eat good food, their clothes explode off of them. Sure, that makes sense. But then all of a sudden you eat food, and then just other people around you, they lose their clothes. Like I was just like, okay, man, just do whatever at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so stupid. I fucking hate it. I actually hate it so much now.
I just feel like this creator at this point, I just feel like he's just mailing it in.
Just actual degenerate, dude. Oh my god.
You should just go back to hentai.
Yeah,
actually.
Oh yeah, he was originally that too. Yeah, I can see that too. But I don't know. I still really would have wished that they would have just like had this as like an official type of battle where they had like the same judges throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
And just,
I mean, besides all that, like being so rushed.
I'm sorry, what?
Like besides like all of that, like is this being so rushed?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
JC staff, man, they don't care about pacing or.
I don't even think it's them. I think it's the original manga.
I can see that too.
I'm blaming the manga this time. Like,
yep, trash for trash. Got it.
Like,
whoa.
Trash with trash. But I mean, I've liked Shokugeki up to this point, and then just like now they're just kind of like effing up the ending. Like just so many shows end up following.
So because they made one mistake, you're now calling the whole series trash? Dude,
I took it too strong.
How rude! Think of all the good times they're giving you, sir.
Oh yeah, I've loved this show. Like we were even talking about how we were trying to like defend it because everybody on Reddit was calling it trash. Yeah, and I'm like, and then we're like, we have no idea. Like F Reddit. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Then all of a sudden, this happens. Like, God damn it, why?
In a way, I can relate to it. It's just like in the very beginning, like maybe the first 2, maybe 3 seasons, like, damn, this show's pretty dope, right? Yeah. Literally, like the first 3 episodes, I was like, yeah, this red-haired kid cooking food. These people try to buy out their business, and this kid just shows up and be like, hey, here's my food. You eat it. Foodgasm. Awesome. Yep. Cool. This is dope as fuck. His dad comes over and be like, hey, you're going to this chef school. All right, dope. Walks in with a big dick saying, I'm going to be number 1. Fucking awesome, dude. He's got a big-ass goal to achieve, right? And then, like, somewhere through here, it just became just the most degenerate show on earth. It's like, bro, you need to call around this, like, ecchi shit and just, like, I want to see some good-ass cooking Shokugeki type of shit, all right?
See, I was fine with the etchiness. It made sense, but now it's just like it's going.
It made sense.
It
made sense.
It's just so overboard now.
Yeah,
it was overboard from the get go, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I was okay
with it. In the beginning, it was relatable. I was like, damn.
It made sense.
Okay, sure. All right, Brian. I think people are just angry that the show is
no, because
no. All right, they crossed the line. Like it was tolerable to a certain extent, but now like they just crossed the line.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this guy eats food, yet it affects other people that haven't even touched the food. Sure, whatever. Do whatever you want now at this point.
Like it's not staying true to like just like yeah. I mean, you can have the food, the ecchi, but like in the fan service, but like this part, the forcing, it's not being true to like the cooking.
Yeah. I really wish it was more about.
That's why it's over. It crossed the line.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to cross the line, guys. He's the villain. he's supposed to be like despicable in any way possible.
Even before that, it crossed the line.
But I think it would have made more sense. Like, let's say if there was like actually like a final battle with him instead of him just judging food, like and just like throwing himself in, like because it's like it's already.
I would have liked.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, go.
Because it's already setting it up in the way where you just know, like, the only reason why they let him do this is because like he's gonna taste the food and then like have some sort of like experience, like where that how Souma's gotten through, where he in a way he lost the battle, but then he ended up like winning like the person over that he was like mainly fighting or cooking against, like the one was he French Italian guy, the red haired guy with the glasses.
Oh,
like when he challenged him to when he originally challenged him to a Shokugeki.
Yeah, it was French cuisine.
Yes. Yeah, because like where he ended up losing it, but then but because like he ended up cooking food in a way where he was having like was it thoughts or like memories from before? Like I just feel like it's like they're already setting it up to be that way,
right?
Which I mean, I guess they could still change it, but I just feel like that's what's going to end up happening.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that took a while.
No, that's fine, because there's two trains of thoughts that I'm having issues with, right? Because like with the gift, I can kind of get it. Mainly with the whole, he's a villain, he's supposed to be despicable. Everything he does makes you sick. I can kind of see where they're going with this.
Yeah.
But the other train of thought is, if Souma went first and Erina, who's his daughter, is supposed to come out now and give him the main entree, I can't imagine what he's gonna do when his daughter gives him a cooking that makes everyone goes naked. That's like the weird part for me.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'm assuming that's gonna happen because she's gonna make something so good he basically makes the whole auditorium go naked or
he's gonna have thoughts of like back when she was a little child and when he was actually a decent human being.
Right. And then he himself becomes naked, and that's weird, bro. Like your own daughter gave you that sensation. That's weird.
Yeah, that's okay. Japan's never been scared of crossing those lines. I don't know. It's I don't know, but I just feel like it could have been so much better if they, let's just say, finish this like this whole battle thing just legitimate without him being a part of it, but then having like a final arc with him actually a part of it. Because I just feel like this motherfucker doesn't know how to cook. Because it just sounds like this guy just follows instructions. I would be this guy because I can't just make my own shit.
I would hope that he doesn't battle Souma, but he would battle Souma's dad. I would hope that would be like.
Oh yeah, dude! Like having that as like a final battle would be awesome. But another thing I think is really cool is Souma is not the main guy. They're actually making like this as Erina's arc. And she's the main character, which I think is actually pretty cool.
Okay, can I say something real quick? All right,
go for it.
So, like, literally, the only redeeming quality of this episode was literally Souma hyping her up so hard.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, this isn't a 2v2 anymore. It's literally a 1v1 between me and you. So you better step your fucking shit up now.
What were the words he used? It's my Shokugeki towards you, or in other words, Shokugeki no Souma. Ooh. He
sure,
the title in this.
Whatever that
title is showing this.
Well, that part right there, like literally the last like 2 minutes of the episode was literally just the best part of the episode, in my opinion.
That was good. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's like they definitely did like certain parts like really like I think they certain parts of it was really good, and other parts that they really did not have to add or do.
True.
That's my thoughts. So I take my previous comment back. I did not mean to make the whole show sound like it was trash. I've really liked the show up to this point.
You better.
I've really thought like this show was awesome, and then like I really did not want Reddit to be right about certain things, but I still think they're mainly wrong. But there's just a couple things at the end that are just like they could have definitely done better. And
I'm gonna be sad when this ends, and then we're gonna say this is wasted potential.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be like.
We're not gonna have. I can't think of any other cooking show that can fill the void.
Oh god, I mean, this is like so out of like what I've like watched, but we'll explain this like during when.
I'm actually surprised there's not as much other cooking shows.
There's one I'm going right now, but it's not the same.
No, it's not.
I'll pass. Even though I'm basically hating on fan service right now, I'm gonna need some fan service.
No, you're not really hating the fan service, right? You're hating how
they're doing it.
Tasteful, right? It's not tasteful.
Yeah, it's just like how they're doing it
out there. for you ladies out there, right? If you want to like appeal to a guy, you can't just go out there butt naked, right? That's not attractive to us. You gotta like lead us on, you know, leave some for the imagination, you know.
I don't know, because some people have really low standards.
Exactly.
Whoa.
But the reason they're here is to increase their standards, to become men of culture.
Yeah,
This is what they're
Peter.
here for. Peter, where the fuck is Peter at?
I'm just throwing his name in just to see if he ever hears it. So
No, Peter will never listen to this because Peter's
He
a
wouldn't.
degenerate, and he will always be a degenerate.
I
If you got a
think-
problem with that, Peter, come defend yourself right now. Next week.
next week on the Anime Podcast.
I think right there is the best part to leave it off.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be it for the podcast this week.